So this guy, let's call him the Express Train, because that's exactly what he turned into. A speeding nightmare on Egypt's railways. His name was Ramadan Abdel Rehim Mansour, born around 1980 in Tanta, a small town north of Cairo. As a kid, he worked in a train station cafeteria to help his family survive poverty, but life on the streets was brutal. He got bullied, beaten, and assaulted by a local thug nicknamed Al-Tourbini, the Express Train. That name stuck with him, in the worst possible way. By his teens, Ramadan wasn't just surviving anymore, he was leading a gang. These guys targeted the most vulnerable kids in Egypt: street children, runaways, boys mostly aged 10 to 14. Thousands of these kids lived rough on the streets of Cairo, Alexandria, and beyond. No families looking for them, no one noticing when they vanished. The gang's method was sickeningly simple. They'd lure the boys with promises of food, money, or a fun ride on the express train, the fast Al-Tourbini trains that rumble across Egypt. Once up on the carriage roofs, high above the tracks, the horror began. The kids were stripped, tortured, sometimes with razor blades, and then thrown off, dead or barely alive, onto the tracks where oncoming trains would finish the job. Some bodies were dumped in the Nile or buried alive. This went on for 7 years, from the late 1990s to 2006, at least 32 confirmed victims, probably more. Mansour and his crew, including his main accomplice, Farag Samir Mahmoud, aka Hanata, operated with zero fear. They moved between cities, always on the move, always picking kids no one would miss. Mansour even claimed later a female jinn, a demon, made him do it. Classic deflection. The nightmare ended in 2006 when 2 gang members got arrested. Confessions poured out, bodies were linked, and the police finally connected the dots. Ramadan was nabbed, tried in Tanta court in 2007, and sentenced to death along with Hanata. On December 16, 2010, at Borg El Arab prison, they were both hanged. Justice? Sort of. But here's the twisted part that hits hardest. Right after the arrest, something bizarre happened in Egypt. People started naming stuff after him. Restaurants sold Al-Tourbini sandwiches, tuk-tuk drivers slapped the name on their rides. A serial child killer became a twisted marketing gimmick. One journalist called it incomprehensible, a sign that something had gone terribly wrong in society. The case did force Egypt to finally talk more about street children. How many there are, how vulnerable they are, how they fall through every crack. So next time you see a train speeding by, remember, behind the roar, there are stories of kids who never got a chance, and monsters who walked among us because no one was watching the vulnerable. Heartbreaking, right?